Hey gearheads, and welcome to Grouse Talk. I'm Cory.
I'm Holly.
Down there's Tucker.
Yep, that's me.
And we are at the State Fair of Texas where Jeep has brought something special. Holly, what did we own for 7 years?
A Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk.
And what is behind us?
A Jeep Cherokee, not a Trailhawk.
Overland. And in this video, we will take you on a quick tour of all that the new Cherokee offers for the 2026 model year. Before we jump too far into this one, according to YouTube analytics, something like 70+% of you have yet to hit that subscribe button, and we are so close to 50,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel, so a quick click of a button down there will help our channel out immensely in our goal of helping more families research and buy their next vehicle. All right, gearheads, the first thing we have to talk about with this new 2026 Jeep Cherokee is the powertrain. 1.6 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder hybrid. It is the first Stellantis all-out regular hybrid, not plug-in hybrid, regular hybrid offered stateside. This powertrain has been in the European markets for several years, so it's capable. But what are they expecting with this one, Holly? Over 500 miles of range?
Over 500 miles of range. So there's no range anxiety with this. It's hybrid. You don't have to plug it in. Perfect. Yes. You'll save a lot of money on gas with this baby.
All right, now we had the 3.2 liter V6 version. We were constantly putting fuel in it. I don't think that's going to be a problem here with this version. Now, they did say pricing will start around $36,000 when this goes on sale later this year. But yes, this is the big news here. Their first traditional hybrid here stateside under the hood of the Cherokee. Now, one thing that was very polarizing about our 2014 Cherokee, the last generation that this replaces after a short hiatus, that one was very round and angular. How would you describe the styling here on this one, Holly?
This is a little bit more boxy with some straight angles. It really goes along with the new styling that Jeep has kind of been rolling out on their other vehicles, like the Wagoneer.
Yes.
A lot less bolsterous curves on this one. The curves hit just right.
Now, Tucker had some thoughts on this one. Why don't you hand Tucker that microphone? Tucker, what do you think of the styling on this one compared to the one we drove?
Well, I really like it. And I also really like that on the headlights here, it says Jeep.
Yeah, so there's some really cool Easter eggs all the way throughout this.
Yes.
This looks like a giant Lego brick to me. Does it look like that to you, T-Man?
Yes,
yeah,
it does.
So very chunky. So ours was very round, very round, especially going into the historical archives of prior Cherokee models. This leans back into that chunky overall boxy design. As we pull around to the side, the tagline for the 26 Cherokee is Cherokee offers more. Holly, what was your big complaint when we got our Cherokee?
The space on the inside.
Yes, you wanted a Grand Cherokee. I talked you into a Cherokee, and your constant complaint over 7 years was it was just a little too small for what we needed. Here for 2026, it's over or nearly 5 inches longer, but the space between the wheels, the wheelbase, 6 inches longer. So tons more space inside for passengers, and then even more space back here in the back. So our Cherokee was on a shared platform with the Dodge Dart midsize or compact sedan, however you want to claim it. And one of the biggest complaints on that, not just from Holly, but from buyers everywhere, was just how cramped it was on the inside, how little space it had compared to some of the competition. Here we have 30 cubic feet of space, and Tucker is demonstrating it for us here, just how much space we've got back here in the back. Tons of, way more space than we had in ours, right, Tucker?
How does it feel?
It is very, very nice. Like, I think think it could fit 3 more Tuckers in here.
Yeah, I think we could fit 3 more Tuckers in here. And if we needed more space than this, we can get over 60 cubic feet of space by folding the seats down. Now, unfortunately, there aren't any releases back here in the back, so you've got to do that awkward thing or go around to the side of the vehicle to expand that. But we'll get into the cabin here in a little bit. I will say I really do appreciate the 60/40 split bench seat for this reason right here. We always ride with Tucker's car seat installed on the passenger side. And if his car seat were in place, we could expand the cargo space with this larger section and still leave that single section there in place. So I really do appreciate the 60/40 split there. But another thing that Jeep and the entire Stellantis portfolio does that you really like, Holly, when it comes to closing, what do you really like about closing it? Don't push it yet, but
That it's here on the side for us shorties.
yeah, instead of having to reach up here, stretch up here. But
Which this isn't too tall either.
the reason I didn't want you to close it just yet is there is a little Easter egg back here since 1941 hidden there on the tailgate. But Tucker, why don't you give us a button press there on the side? You wouldn't be able to close any other compact crossover hatch because the button would be up there on the hatch. That is something that Jeep does very well. They put it on the side. And then, of course, we have an Overland trim here, so we get the black panel between all the taillights. They've got the jerry can lighting design back here, all LED lights back here, but very cool. But let's go ahead and pop inside and see what the interior is like here on this Overland trim. All right, getting into the 26 Cherokee, we've got these flush mounted electric door handles. So there's an actuator underneath here and it electronically pops open and welcomes you into this luxurious interior. What do y'all think of the inside of this Overland trim of the 26 Cherokee?
It's nice. What do you think, Tucker?
I actually like it.
You do. It's got some ridges here.
Yeah.
It's refreshing not to see a ton of gloss black.
Yes, lots of non-gloss black here.
I've
There
already
is
found a little bit. I've already found a little cubby for my lipstick.
Yeah, large storage there, wireless charger back here.
Which I like the wireless charger being right here because it doesn't take up any of your console space,
And
really.
it's got grippers, so it's going to hold your phone
It's
in
going to
place,
hold
too.
it in place.
Good size center console. I have to ask though, Holly, how much were you paying attention to the press conference? Real leather, fake leather?
Fake.
Yes. But you seemed a little unsure there.
I seemed a little unsure. I would not have gotten in here and known that this was fake leather.
Yep. So synthetic leather seats. You can see we have multi-way adjustable even here
Looks
for
like
passenger.
it's got ventilated seats. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Ventilated.
All of that is controlled through the 10.25-inch screen here. Unfortunately, yes, it is turned off right now, but large screen here, large screen there. We had a little
the
bit
shape of the steering wheel.
Yeah, that was another callback to the old Cherokees of yore. But we did have a little hiccup when we bought our Cherokee with the center screen going out and they replaced it, which has caused you to always say what when it comes to technology.
What happens when it goes out?
Yeah, so you do have a full digital gauge cluster there, but yeah, take a look at that steering wheel, which is very cool. And just leaning into the design themes that we've seen in Cherokee and Wagoneer and Wagoneer S. Just
The
going
little knobby.
premium and upscale. And again, this is going to start at $36,000. This is one of their higher trims. This is an Overland. It's a little more luxurious. And they are still holding out on us. What trim did we have, Holly?
Trailhawk.
And what trim don't they have yet?
Trailhawk.
Right. So we're still waiting on
However, this one is trail ready, even though it's not trail rated, which is what most people need anyways. I think the average person probably just needs your SUV to go like camping or the occasional parking in a field type thing, not actually going over mountains and hills. And they're in Camp Jeep. They've got you going upstairs, and I have never needed to drive upstairs.
Yes, and so this has Jeep's legendary capability without even being the Trailhawk version. So I'm very curious what Trailhawk will look like when it comes. They did tease that pretty heavily this morning at the press conference. Thoughts on seat comfort? I know you're just sitting
It's
in here
comfortable.
briefly.
It's
How's it
comfortable,
compared to
which
ours?
has long been a complaint of mine with Jeep is the seat comfort. But this one's comfortable. Our Jeep Trailhawk, it was comfortable too. So
Yeah.
it's
But-
nice. I would adjust the lumbar, but I'm not adjusting seats. But yeah, it's nice.
And one thing,
It's on the firm side, but not too firm.
one thing we were missing were ventilated seats. So that is
Yeah.
something that it's very nice to see
It
here.
is
Now, we've got the electronic door latches on the outside and on the inside. So to get out, you've got this button right here.
Yeah.
You've got door lock and unlock on
What's
all
this
4
guy?
doors. So we've
Can
got
you
all the
open it
capability
with the
there.
thing too?
Yes, that is in case of emergency. You
Ah,
can pull
so
on
if
that
the
and open it.
technology breaks,
Yes.
there's a
So if the battery dies, you can still get out. So very astute of you finding that there, and then damped but not felt-lined glove box there. So lots of storage, lots of USB ports. We've got some quick access buttons here, but really digging. This is rubberized. This is very.
That's what I
premium.
was feeling. It's very
Really
nice.
digging the mixed use of materials. But again, the tagline was Cherokee offers more. One of Holly's complaints was the back seat, and looks like Tucker is lounging back here. Look at all the space back here in the back. I mentioned we've got door locks on all 4 doors, so you can lock and unlock from all 4 doors. We've got some storage down here, map pockets. We've got air vents, which we had air vents on the back of ours, but we've got USB-C power galore. And then what kind of secret something did you find there? Fold down armrest with 2 cup holders. We've got an adjustable headrest there. We've got lower latch points on the outboard seats, which is nice. A seat back mounted center seat belt, so that's not coming from the ceiling. The massive panoramic roof, which we had a panoramic roof.
Oh yeah, well, everyone always commented on how big our
Yeah.
roof was in the Trailhawk.
And then I've got to sit back here. This is, wow, impressive rear seat space for me back here in the back. Take a look at just how much headroom. Yes. So again, right around 6 inches of increased wheelbase, all going towards passenger space, giving passengers more room. Tucker, you spend a lot of time in the back seat of our Cherokee. How does this compare? Is it better?
Yeah. And I really didn't like the smell of our Jeep Cherokee.
Well, that may have been an us problem after 7 years. You grew up in that one, but yeah, this one has definitely got the space, and it's got the power outlets galore. It's definitely modern in that respect. Is this one we're looking forward to testing out, family?
Oh, most definitely.
Yes, so if you want to see that when it happens, hit the subscribe button down below and ring the bell so you are notified when future videos drop. You can find Holly on Facebook and Instagram at Female Consumer. You can find Tucker's YouTube channel at Tucker's Talk.
Yes.
You can find all things GT Garage Talk at GT Garage Talk, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, all at GT Garage Talk, or you can go to gtgaragetalk.com. But as for us, from the 2026 Jeep Cherokee Overland 4x4 from the State Fair of Texas. Until next time, dear heads.
Bye.
Overland, and in this video we will take you on a quick tour of all that the new Cherokee offers for the 2026 model year.
So far, I actually love it. And, when you're, in the inside, I really like it.